Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. After all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Worthy now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the post forward. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Another try following the sack. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Ridley.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So second down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This is cut downfield by Rice. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, move it, 19.
And his first pass falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
19, here we go, set. 70, cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels now on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot
something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
I know you got a mixture of looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point by Buckner is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Flush down out to him, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, big man.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cardinals, 18. 65 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running back sent in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
It's a gain of 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They kick the running back in motion. From the 30 on 2nd down. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Easy.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
38-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
On the move, headed right. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36. To the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Moves slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, and get to Miller. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Set out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Cut near the goal line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Kelsey's got it right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Hey, 57, 57. Attack, attack. Yellow. Take.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kane Majerano makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time. But it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half.
Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was really part of the show.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, 15.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Out the left. Worthy makes the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action, Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the water, right? Attack. 15. Right side.
From the red zone now. Pulls it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into 1st and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
19 Charger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. It's in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 49, Chiefs 28.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we can get burned deep.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That was normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
43, 15.
Second and 10 now. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Mahomes to throw on third and 1. Escapes it short of his man, and that brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. He gets it to Rice. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
The score, Commanders 49, Chiefs 35.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
No, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now Daniels off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. That one's cut on the left sideline. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jonathan Jones makes the play. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. So we'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. Commanders close to picking up their 5th win. They're going to pass it here. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Try and push it deep downfield. And they pick him up again. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
It's a